Howdy folks, today we're looking at Cloak Dagger Volume 1, Number 4 from 1983 in Marvel Comics. The duo's first ever miniseries comes to a close with a retelling of their origin, fleshed out with added detail from their earliest appearances in Spectacular Spider-Man. The two characters arrive fully developed with a recognizable dynamic. Although Tandy Bowen and Tyrone Johnson come from strikingly dissimilar backgrounds, their friendship emerged from a shared near-death experience at the hands of sinister drug runners. Tandy's a rich girl from Shaker Heights, Ohio, the daughter of a negligent mother who throws herself into ballet in order to claim ownership over her own life. Tyrone, by contrast, grew up poor in South Boston, a gifted athlete with a chronic stutter that placed a hard limit on his potential. Through various hard knocks, they both end up running away to the big city, where they find themselves thrown together by circumstances and turned into lab rats by the mad scientists of the drug cartel. It's impossible to look past the Reagan-era drug paranoia, combined with long-standing and still current beliefs in the inner city as a bubbling cauldron of social ills. Tandy and Tyrone are kidnapped within a few hours of stepping off the bus, a passion play of social predation straight out of the worst nightmares of middle America. The children are pumped full of an experimental synthetic opioid that kills everyone who tries it, until our heroes are able to escape with the aid of their strange new powers and newfound dependence on each other. Although Bill Mantlo deserves some credit for attempting to actually wrestle with the thorny topic of drug addiction in the limited venue of code-approved superhero comic books, these events as depicted hold precious little resemblance to reality then or now. The characters are built on the idea of addiction as a metaphor, with both needing the other to survive. That's not a bad idea at all, but it feels undernourished, bolted onto a dark fairy tale vision of the 1980s. Cloak and Dagger proceed from these pages to another year and a half of guest appearances, alongside Spider-Man and the New Mutants. Finally, the same creative team reconvened in early 1985 for the duo's first ongoing series, a bi-monthly affair that would run for a couple years before the duo were folded into an experiment, sharing a monthly anthology with Doctor Strange in the pages of her resurrected Strange Tales. While the characters clearly had and have a following, in the decades since they've never quite managed the critical mass necessary to make a go as lasting headliners. But they're not gone, not by any means. They even had a TV show a while back which lasted 2 seasons, and recently they've even made a splash in Marvel's extraordinarily successful Rivals video game. So who knows what the future may hold.